Picture this. It's 1981. Michael Bloomberg, a 39-year-old Wall Street hotshot, has just been fired from the Solomon Brothers, the firm where he clawed his way up over 15 years. Most would crumble. Cash the severance check. Call it a day. Not Bloomberg. With 10 million in his pocket and a vision no one else could see, he bet it all on a machine that would rewrite the rules of finance. From a tiny office with no walls, he built an empire. 100 billion war machine that dominates the world's toughest industry. How did a guy with no tech experience outsmart giants, defy crashes, and turn rejection into revolution? In this podcast, we're cracking open Michael Bloomberg's 10 clever and downright genius strategies that shocked every analyst on the planet. From tearing down corporate walls to turning customers into investors, these moves made him untouchable. And by the end, you'll steal his battle-tested blueprint to crush commoditization, pivot dying portfolios, and turn crises into dominance. Whether you're scaling a holdco, reviving PE assets, or deploying VC capital, this isn't just a podcast. It's your ticket to the top. And let's get started. So welcome to Dynasty Designer, and diving deep into the minds of the world's most relentless entrepreneurs. And today, it's Michael Bloomberg, a man who turned a pink slip into a powerhouse. We'll unpack his story into 3 acts, okay? The rise, the scale, the sustain. Each act reveals strategies you can use right now. So stick around. All right, let's start off with the rise. It's 1981. Bloomberg's out of a job, but his mind's racing. Wall Street's drowning in slow data, paper stacks, gut calls, chaos. He sees the gap and pounces. His severance, he rents a small office and does the unthinkable. He tears down the walls. So the strategy is called the open office revolution. So imagine a CEO desk to desk with interns. No private offices, no ivory towers. Bloomberg didn't just build a company, he built a culture. My job is to get people to work together, he said, and it paid off. Ideas flew, teams clicked, and innovation exploded. Wall Street laughed at his setup until they copied it. Today, Google, Facebook owe him a nod. So this practice wasn't very common back in the day. So the key takeaway here is ditch the barriers in your office. Open layout sparks collaboration. Add quiet zones for balance and watch your team ignite. Strategy number 2 is called decisions by data. Bloomberg's golden rule. In God we trust, everyone else brings data. He built the Bloomberg terminal, a data beast that handed traders real-time power while others fumbled with scraps. It's the Ferrari of finance in the world of horse carts. As mayor, he took it further, launching New York's 311 system, tracking millions of calls to fix the city, one data point at a time. The takeaway here is data's your edge. Track your metrics, sales, churn, whatever, and let the numbers, not hunches, steer the ship. Strategy number 3. In 82, Bloomberg was a nobody with a dream. Then he landed Merrill Lynch, not just as a customer, but as an investor. They bought 20 terminals and a 30% stake for $30 million. It was a genius play. Cash and credibility in one swing. So hunt for clients who'll fund you too. It's a double win-win situation. Revenue today, growth tomorrow. Strategy number 4, talent incubation. So Bloomberg doesn't just hire stars. He grows them. Newbies get hardcore training and a ladder to climb. Take a job for growth, not pay, he told grads. It's why his team's a loyal, lethal machine. Train your people like your future depends on it, because it does. Your people are the one that's going to run the business. So you make sure that they have good training. It is an investment, a great investment. But just as his dream took flight, a storm brewed. Competitors smelled blood. So what did he do next? Routers and Dow Jones were closing in, ready for a bloodbath. Bloomberg didn't flinch. He scaled smarter. And this is the strategy number 5, acquisition for acceleration. In 2009, he snatched Business Week for pennies, 5 million plus debt. Why? To leap beyond traders to every exec out there. It was a cheap ticket to domination. Buy what fits. Okay, that's the main takeaway here. Buy what fits. Acquisitions aren't flexing, they're just fast tracking. If you can buy revenue, if you can buy businesses with brands, if you can acquire, if you can have an opportunity to get a large market share, then if it's done right, executed properly, it is a game-changing strategy. Strategy number 6, service excellence. The terminal's not just tech, it's a lifeline. 24/7 support, 160 countries, instant answers. Clients don't leave because they can't. Service isn't a cost, it's your moat. Over-deliver every time. If you can create an amazing experience for your customers, then they're going to stay. If you can create an amazing product, a service, now there's a lot of competition. You must have an excellent support. You must be able to you must have an instant communication with your clients. So that service, focus on excellent service. Strategy number 7, innovation imperative. Bloomberg never stopped tinkering. AI, machine learning, open source tech. He kept the terminal ahead of the curve. It's like Taylor Swift rewriting music with every album. Relentless revolution. You have to innovate or die. Budget for R&D and let your team experiment. There's a lot of disruption. There's a lot of things going on right now with technology, a lot of uncertainty with tariffs. You have to, in this world, in this business, whatever business you're in, you must continue to innovate. You must spend time focusing, allocating budget on R&D. And it's okay for your team to experiment. One of Jeff Bezos, Amazon's principles is experiment, because they're always focusing on the long term. And this is what creates great companies, focusing on the right things. Now a Titan, Bloomberg faced a new riddle: how to grow without choking on success. His answers, wild, and they are: make the terminal more than a tool. It's a lifestyle. So here's a strategy number 8. End user empowerment. Traders had a downtime, so he gave them perks: shopping, travel, real estate, right in the terminal. It became their oxygen. So hook your users with extras. Make your product their daily fix. Strategy number 9, volume value proposition. More terminals, a lower price per unit. Firms don't buy one, they buy fleets. It's a revenue avalanche. So slash rates for bulk, lock in customers, stack the cash. There's opportunity in buying in bulk. He saw that there was a lot of people that wanted to buy in bulk. So Michael, slash rates for bulk so that they could lock in customers, and that provided a stack of cash. And the last strategy, private ownership for long-term vision. Bloomberg owns 88% of his empire. No Wall Street meddling. He bets big on the future, not the quarter. I'm not running for president. I'm running my company, he said. So Stay private if you can. It's your shield for bold moves. You don't have to answer to shareholders. Michael Dell, right? Raising Cane, Todd Graves is also a private company. And with that, they're able to control the decision making. They can pivot right away, and they can execute with speed. So, from a fired banker to a billionaire legend, Michael Bloomberg didn't just win. He wrote the playbook, the Bloomberg blueprint. You don't need an MBA or a golden parachute. You just need grit, data, and these 10 strategies, 10 moves to dominate your business, startup, portfolio, or empire. Take these strategies and run with it. And if it lights a fire, subscribe for more secrets from the giants. And now, go out there and build your empire.